Hello and welcome back, it's Chris of Chrscraft here, bringing you the deciding game in the series between EG's PuMa and Liquid HerO in the MLG Providence Winners Round 1. It's 1-1 in this best of 3, so this is obviously the deciding map. The loser here gets knocked down into the loser's bracket while the winner continues on. I don't know who we're going to see going through, but hopefully this will be an exciting game. And spawning here in the bottom right hand position of Metalopolis, we have Liquid HerO who plays Protoss and is blue, and in the bottom left position we see PuMa playing Terran and is red. So this version of Metalopolis, this is MLG Metalopolis. Obviously this is the tournament. We have the neutral supply depot here. We have cross positions disabled, so it's not possible for PuMa to be spawned here as HerO. And there are gold minerals in the center here, so it's an interesting map. A map generally liked by all, as long as the cross positions are removed. So some people of certain races do complain about it. But that balance is slightly removed with cross spawns removed as well. Cross spawns makes it too easy to rush and too hard to take a third base, so the games sort of tend to be two base, and obviously that's not good for Zerg. It's not good for anyone who wants to play or do a macro game. That was one of the weaknesses of Metalopolis. But now that's been removed. On ladder as well, they've removed the close spawns. But that's just me waffling, and we do see a gateway and a barracks, respectively, for our two players. So, you know, we're not going to see any Nexus firsts or Command Center first from either of our players. I wouldn't be surprised if PuMa plays exactly the same strategy as we've seen previously. It's definitely looking like exactly the same strategy as we've seen previously, and well, it isn't broken, so don't fix it. But no, as we see, there is a deviation. The second rack's going down, but from we do see a one gate expand going down from HerO, so we might see some pressure coming in from PuMa. Obviously these two racks indicative of the fact we want to put some pressure on with Marines at the beginning. We don't have a cybernetics core down for HerO, so his tech, and in fact tier 1 units, tier 1.5 units, Stalkers and Sentries, is going to be delayed. There's the cyber core there. That is a third barracks going down for PuMa. I wonder if we'll see a fourth. He seems to be saving a little bit of minerals there. We do see two Marines out currently. HerO is out there scouting, and obviously hasn't seen this command center go down yet. So there are two options. The first thing is that the command center is being built here and will be floated down in a little bit, and the second thing is that he could be going for this barracks pressure. That's 3 racks, no gas, so I will presume we will be seeing PuMa going for some very, very early Marine rush play here. This Nexus is about to finish for HerO, and we do see PuMa rolling out here. The army of HerO not particularly substantial at the moment, although we do see a second gateway coming out. Probe transfer going down. The entire army is 1 Stalker. This SCV is going to be brought down without actually getting any scouting information, and we do have 2 Stalkers coming out at once. This is going to be tough for HerO to deal with. He does have these 2 gateways which he can chrono boost, obviously having to pull those probes, but if he does survive this pressure, especially with all these SCVs that PuMa has brought along with him, then I mean the HerO is going to be in a pretty good shape. We do have 2 more Stalkers coming out as well, and this army from PuMa is significantly larger, kiting them onto the high ground here. And these probes being pulled from HerO, picking up an SCV there. This pressure is fizzling. Stalker's very, very good against this sort of thing. This bunker is about to complete though, so there are 2 Marines in there now, and this SCV going down, and the Stalker dying there, and that's not too fantastic. But we do see, I mean, this Nexus isn't going to die. That's very, very unlikely. We do see a command center going down for PuMa, but he did lose quite a lot of SCVs in that engagement. But then again, so did PuMa. PuMa lost a lot more than HerO there. HerO lost a couple of probes, while PuMa lost a huge quantity of Marines and SCVs. So PuMa is behind in pretty much every regard. I mean, he does have this bunker here and is allowed to do a bit of damage to this Nexus, but here we go, this bunker is about to be cracked. And we do see HerO transferring these probes to this base here. This bunker is going to go down, the Marine's killed, so nothing but shield damage onto this Nexus. HerO pushing out now with these 5 Stalkers. HerO's expansion command center is about to finish, and we do see a factory going down for PuMa as well, but I don't see there's a massive amount that PuMa can do here. He is behind in pretty much every regard. A little bit of damage on the Megscat issue there. Who likes Megs anyway? There we go, there he goes down, and he's going to poke up this ramp. Oh, losing a Stalker there. That was a bit slow reaction there from HerO. That's unlike him, certainly. PuMa having a little bit of a bunker and a second bunker going down there. It's obviously worried about the prospect of being busted down, but I mean, HerO isn't going, and he isn't worried about this. He's getting a robotics facility and a Twilight Council, so maybe Blink with an observer. That's definitely a possibility. That is the sort of thing that would be good in this situation. I mean, HerO's PuMa's defensive position is entirely based off the fact that he has these 2 bunkers at the front. So blinking up here and forcing engagement with these Marines outside of these bunkers could be pretty deadly. We do see a 3rd command center going down for PuMa into the secret expansion in the top right hand position, in the top right base. And if this isn't scouted, which I think it might be, then this could be pretty bad. What's this probe doing up here for HerO? I don't know. We do see a pylon coming up here, a little bit of a proxy pylon. These camping out here, and this expansion is an orbital, but there's no way that it's actually going to be able to do anything like fly over. We do see the Marines coming down the ramp here, and HerO is going to have to back off. This is quite a lot of Marines, although he is picking quite a lot of them off while kiting them. Wow, that was quite a lot of Marines. He doesn't want to lose these Stalkers though, but I mean, HerO isn't fussed. He does have Blink and an observer coming out, so I think I was right on that regard. Oh, and a warp prism. That's certainly interesting. So he definitely is going to apply some pressure directly to the heart of PuMa. Oh, this tank! This tank is absolutely fine because HerO didn't actually attack it. Fine. You know, I mean, you can't be everywhere at once. He's obviously dealing with other things on the map, like taking this 3rd. Building units, etc, etc. And where's this warp prism? It's about to pop. There it is, flying over, and Blink is done, or it got cancelled. No, Blink is in fact done. Warp prism flying over to the back of this base. There's no supply depot there, but generally there is. I don't know why this warp prism is flying directly over. That's certainly not. I would have put it on the edge of this base, and this warp prism is going to get taken out. Wow, HerO. But then again, I guess that did force the Marine army away and allowed him to pick off these 2 siege tanks. But that wasn't successful at all from HerO. No 3rd base going down at all yet from HerO. That was not a good play at all. I mean, he might have been able to do a bit of damage there. I mean, if the warp prism hadn't flown directly over there and just got sniped off without moving. I can't imagine that's what he was expecting that to do and what he wanted. We do see a tank here, not sieged up. Not sieged up yet. It's going to move down to the low ground and siege up, I would imagine. Obviously you don't want to have unsieged tanks lying around, they're a bit of a liability. And we see HerO moving in here a little bit, just typing off this bunker, that's going to go down. And Blink in, there we go, Blink and taking these tanks. Time to take out the tanks, and SCV's going down here, and HerO's just going to back off. There we go, losing a couple of Stalkers, but I mean the damage has been done. Getting a robotics bay down, so we are going to see some Colossus. I think that's definitely a good idea while he continues this pressure. This base for PuMa is definitely doing well. He's dropping all his mules here. Obviously this isn't the easiest to defend expansion in the world. Stalkers did blink up onto the high ground here, scanning out that observer, and this Stalkers are going to blink. Oh lovely, just blinking, like doing the individual blink micro on the Stalkers that are damaged, and PuMa's army rapidly dwindling here, and more reinforcements are coming in from PuMa. SCVs are being pulled here, sniping off this tank with these blink Stalkers. This army from HerO, there's not much left of it, but there's not much left of PuMa. Still no 4th base. There we go, there's the 3rd base from HerO. So he is going to be in a pretty good position economically as well. But this base for PuMa is definitely helping him out. Even if this goes down, he's still going to be able to mine a fair amount. Oh, we do have these SUVs being choked off from this bunker and are going to be picked off. There's not a massive amount we can do. Charge has just finished and going to do massive damage to these SUVs and to this army. This SUV's not actually doing anything, I don't know why, but are going to all be killed. And 34 SUVs to 56 probes. Now at the start of this game, with this base about to come up for HerO, we do see Colossus and Extended Thermal Lance being started for HerO. Do we have a Colossus already? Yes, there's one Colossus down for HerO already, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see HerO back off, maybe do a little bit of small pressure with these units, while, there we go, just going to pick off a couple of supply depots, and then maybe wait for this Colossi and Extended Thermal Lance. I think that would make sense. Oh, picking off that tank there. Tanks for PuMa are not going too well. PuMa losing quite a lot of stuff here as well, but also this army from HerO is very much diminishing. Nice force fields on the ramp there, being able to pick off these additional SCVs. The SCV count for PuMa is very low now, and we have to blink up onto the high ground, and the Colossi coming up as well to join the party, doing massive damage to these SCVs and the remaining army of PuMa, which is not that much at all, and PuMa dropping to 40 supply and GG. So that's Liquid's HerO taking this series 2-1. Very exciting games. I don't know what I'll be casting next, it just depends on my flight of fancy. Thank you very much for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to leave feedback in the comment section, preferably constructive. I haven't had any rude comments yet, but I'm sure I will do at some point. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.